In this video, I'm going to show you how to integrate apps for assignments in Canvas. I'm going to show you with Edpuzzle, but it's similar with other things. So this is just a fresh, new, empty Canvas shell in the free version. I'm going to go to Settings and Apps up at the top here. There's lots of apps I can choose from. If you have a university or school account, sometimes they limit which apps, but there's usually at least some, and usually Edpuzzle is one of them. If not, you can always talk to your administrator about adding it. Then I'm going to click here, Add App. Now you see it asks for consumer key and shared secret. So I have to make sure that I already have an Edpuzzle teacher account, which is free. So you can create an account at edpuzzle.com. And I come over here and I click my name. Then at the top here, I go to School and I scroll down to LTI Integrations, where I can choose Canvas. The first time you do this, you have to generate. You just click a button that says generate to get these keys. So I'm going to copy them here. We have a consumer key, we have a shared secret key, and we can add the app. Other apps might be a little bit different. You can always look it up on Google or AI, and it can help you figure out how to add that app. Now you see I refresh and it's over here. You don't always want everything to be in the menu. So you might want to take, under navigation, I have a lot of things here. I can move them down to hide them from students if I don't want them to see them. And a lot of time I will in my classes hide Edpuzzle, because just because it's hidden doesn't mean that they can't, even if it's hidden, they can still access it from assignments. But for now, I'm going to leave it so I can set it up. So I'm going to go to Edpuzzle, and it's going to have me set up a class. I'm going to just call it sample 2. And this stuff doesn't really matter. I think it's just for their analytics. I'm going to create the class. And this is when it's going to start syncing class members across. All right. Now that I have it set up, it doesn't matter if I have it in the menu or not, because what I'm going to do is create an assignment. I'm going to add an assignment, and I'm just going to call it Edpuzzle. So any tool that you want to do an assignment with, this is what you do. You fill in some basic instructions there. And then down here by submission type, you're going to go to external tool. And you're going to find the tool, and it should, as long as you've already added Edpuzzle, it should be right there. It will ask you some questions like, what movie do you want? I'm just going to do this one. That's one I've already created. You can look for one. There's some different settings. You can add different parts. There's different titles. You can let students speed it up, skip, whatever. I like turning on closed captions if it's available, and you assign. And then you just click select one more time. Now, one thing to watch out for, as it is, it's going to show this embedded in Canvas. Let me show you what it looks like. The settings right now will have it show up like this. And this might be really good. The students will see the video here. Sometimes when it does that, the window is weird. And so I've had students actually request that I load it in a new tab. And that's just because it can look weird if it's within. So if you click load in a new tab there, that's when it gives them a link to follow. And that's all you have to do. You can go and check your grades in Edpuzzle from your class. You can check the grades. Here's my sample 2 class. It adds that assignment to it automatically, and it makes it really nice to integrate.